This season of life may not look the way you had expected. Maybe you thought you'd be nearing a quieter phase, just you and your spouse, a little more freedom, some time to breathe. But instead, you find yourself deep in complexity as you're raising a strong-willed teen, navigating these mood swings, guiding big life decisions, and simultaneously becoming more involved in the care of your aging parents. You're sandwiched in between generations, and sometimes it feels like you're being crushed. So here's the thing, you're not alone. And more than that, this season, though chaotic, holds tremendous value. It's not the end of your impact. It may actually be one of the most powerful stages your influence has as a mom. And let's talk about 5 grounding truths that can help you anchor yourself during the messy middle, and how each one offers a chance to model real life resilience to your daughter who is watching you.
If you are frustrated with how to get your teenage daughter to open up to you because all you want is to connect with her as you once did, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Jeannie Baldomero, a former rebellious teen, now mom of 3 young adults, educator, and the mom mentor, equipping you to create open communication with your girl so she can come to you about anything, even if she's scared. So grab your oat milk latte, breathe, and let's do this together. If you're like me, you've read many parenting books and have heard lots of advice on how to create communication that is open between you and your teen daughter. You've tried countless ways to have a conversation with your girl only to feel defeated because nothing has changed between the two of you. Reading another book just seems exhausting and not feasible right now with so much on your plate. But you are frustrated because you need something you can implement right now. The window of teenhood is closing and you want to make an impact with your daughter. My Talk to Your Teen Girl Framework course helps you get the specific information you need to understand your girl, reasons to shift your role right away, and create a step-by-step simple plan. This customized plan works towards creating a safe space and a loving response that your girl will receive through your immediate implementation. So join me in Talk to Your Teen Girl Framework, where I show you how to create a plan you can use right away without hesitation. It is possible for you to change your conversations with your girl right now. Go to talktoyourteengirl.com. That's talktoyourteengirl.com.
I want to share a little bit about my story. I am in the middle of midlife, everything midlife, marriage, middle age, middle aging, sandwich, parenting, everything, you name it, you got it. And I didn't expect this in my life. Now, a lot of our chats with me and my closest girlfriends, we talk about aging parents, life's passions, adult children, and middle-aged marriage. It's already a lot when you think about it. And I had thought to myself, what happened to this quietness, the less responsibilities of being an empty nester? What? It doesn't feel like it. It actually feels like more. And these past couple of months alone, from having an ADU built in our backyard for my parents, to running them to their various doctor appointments and moving my daughter out for the summer while road tripping from middle America to the West Coast, as well as speaking to you, Mama, and continuing to have this podcast. Life right now is definitely not quiet. And at my age, it may even seem exhausting, which really can impact the relationships around us, right? Especially with our growing teen daughters. So as I live out my life as a semi-empty nester, I wanted to share some realities I've come to realize right now in hopes this helps prepare you for what's to come. If you're still raising younger or tween girls and you're not quite there having to care for your aging parents, or if you're like me in the middle of it all, hopefully this can help you and give you some peace of mind. Okay, here we go. Number 1, some of the things that I have come to realize in this season of chaos. It's a season, and there's a silver lining. It might feel never ending, but this is a season. It really is. Seasons come and go, right? We know that seasons will start and seasons will end, and each one carries specific purpose. And why do I say there's a silver lining? Well, your daughter gets to watch you navigate through real life. It's not a perfect one. It's not one that you see that's specifically handpicked and intentionally posted on social media. This is life. It's raw and beautiful. And that's the truth, as exhausting as it may seem. When she sees you managing hard responsibilities with grace and grit, it really does normalize the fact that life isn't always up and to the right? As my friend would say, up and to the right. It's not always linear and easy, and that is okay. And it prepares her to expect that. This isn't just a test of your endurance, Mama. It's a season of legacy. You're showing her how to live through the unexpected, how to remain grounded when life gets messy, and how to find hope in what seems hard, or what really is hard. Because I can tell you, Mama, this season is really hard. Just a lot. You hear me say the word a lot. Second reality or realization I came to was showing your girl it's going to be okay, even with the setbacks. Your perseverance matters, not just for your own well-being, but because your daughter is watching. She's learning how to respond when things don't go as planned, when caregiving becomes overwhelming, when you're emotionally stretched, and when disappointment hits. When you just keep going and knowing that, I'm not going to stop, I'm not going to freeze, I'm not going to give up, even when you're literally crawling on the floor, metaphorically speaking, you're teaching her that setbacks don't define the story. That we can keep moving forward with faith, determination, and courage. And you're modeling what it looks like to face difficulty without giving up. The third reality or realization, communicating and reasserting boundaries, personal boundaries. When life gets demanding, boundaries often get blurred. And I found myself doing that a couple months ago, where my boundaries are starting to get blurred. You may be tempted to stretch yourself too thin, to say yes to everything and everyone. But in this season, reasserting boundaries is really essential. I really did have to do that with a couple people in my life who trusted me to take care of things. Yes, I did say yes, but there were limits of how much I can handle, right? They're called boundaries. And to be able to go back and re-explain what I am capable of doing and what I cannot do was both refreshing and empowering, and it didn't cause any resentment, but really more open communication. And it's not just for your health, but it's to model that for your daughter too. It's okay to reassert your boundaries as a reminder without being bitter or resentful. And that's okay. It's healthy. So, and she needs to see what it looks like to say no, right? With kindness, saying no with kindness, and to prioritize mental, emotional wellness and really honoring her own limits that she set for herself. She's learning that boundaries aren't selfish, right? How many of you have grown up that you're feeling selfish if you say yes, if you say no, They're necessary for sustainable relationships. It's necessary. If you really care for your relationships, it's okay to say no. Say no more than yes. Your example gives her permission to protect her own peace too. The fourth realization is staying healthy is key so that you can keep pouring into her, your daughter. This isn't about fitting into your pre-mom jeans, right? I'm not talking about being fit, although that's healthy too. You get energy that way. It's about having the strength physically, emotionally, and spiritually to keep showing up. When you invest in your health, you're investing in your ability to really keep loving, keep leading, and showing up for your daughter with intention, not from an empty cup, but from a full cup. It's also a clear message to her saying that my well-being matters and so does yours. She watches how you care for yourself and learns that health isn't about appearance. It's about being present and prepared to live the life God's called her to live, okay? And number 5, the 5th realization, knowing when to step back and ask for help. Ooh, this is a big one, especially for me, learning to ask for help and to step back. There is wisdom in knowing your limits, really. Just know your limits, know what you're capable of, know when you're already at that tipping point, because you really want to protect your relationships here. You don't have to carry everything alone. I'll say that one more time, Mama, so you can hear this. You don't have to carry everything alone. Whether it's hiring help, leaning into friends, seeing a counselor, or asking your daughter to pitch in, you're teaching her that strength isn't about doing it all. It's about knowing when to pause, to delegate, and to receive. And in doing so, she's learning that needing help isn't weakness. It's really not. It's wisdom. Vulnerability, when modeled well, becomes a doorway to deeper connection and trust. You're helping her to learn to trust on others. You're helping her to become vulnerable, and that is okay. Okay, Mama, if you're in the middle season, you're juggling doctor appointments for your parents while trying to keep up with your teen social life and emotions, you're not failing. You can do this. You're modeling real life. You're showing her how to walk through tough seasons with grace. She might not thank you today, and she might not even notice, but one day she will understand just how much she learned by watching you keep on going, keep on loving, and keep believing it was all worth it. You are doing some holy work here, Mama, some lasting work that will leave an impression on your daughter, even in this mess. So keep on going. You got this. I believe in you.
Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me at raisingherconfidently.com. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.